different tricks that the shaitan attacks us with. Trick number one, my dear brothers and sisters, it's called shirk, to make partners with Allah. Why? The shaitan does not want you to enter hellfire and get out again. He doesn't want you to be a half a Muslim. He wants you to be no Muslim at all. He wants you to be a complete kafir, to stay in hellfire forever. So this is the first way, and this is the ultimate way. The second one he does, if he can't win you over with shirk, he will try to win you over by convincing you to do major sins, such as alcohol and zina, murder, stealing and theft and so on. Major sins. Why major sins? Because major sins at least can get you a punishment. And if he can convince you to do one major sin and get you to do the next major sin, because once you do the first one, you become desensitized, the next one's going to be easier. Number three, if the shaitan cannot get you in major sins, he gets you in minor sins and comes up to you and says, hey man, you're not doing any major sins. The Quran says if you pray, all your minor sins go away. Allah Ghafurur Rahim. Just keep doing that. Just keep saying Astaghfirullah Azim. Yeah, it's true. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does forgive you. But the shaitan knows that. He's not working on that. You see, the shaitan is trying to desensitize you to minor sins so that you no longer feel any guilt whatsoever. And then, when that's ready, it gets you to the major sins. If he can't get you with minor sins, the next step is, he makes you busy with permissible things and your hobbies until you overspend your time with them and you miss out on doing good deeds that would benefit you better. For example, there's nothing wrong with playing games. But some people, they get obsessed with their games, they spend their entire nights on them, then they sleep in past Fajr, they spend all their time when they could have done some other good deeds, and it becomes an addiction. If that doesn't work, the shaitan gets you with the fifth one. He gets you busy with minor good deeds at the expense of major good deeds. So for example, the shaitan will tell you, hey, tahajjud, man. See all that TikTok stuff, everybody's talking about tahajjud, which is beautiful. But what the shaitan wants to do, says, do tahajjud and stay up in the entire night. And close to your Fajr, the shaitan comes to you and says, man, you're tired. You've done a lot of tahajjud, sleep. So you go in, and because you're so tired, what happens? You miss the entire Fajr and the sun rises. The shaitan can use that. The shaitan can make you busy with minor deeds so that you don't do the major deeds. If he can't get you with that, he gets you with something called innovating in your religion. The shaitan will try to justify your own way of worshipping God. I've met a lot of these types of people. They come up and they say, yeah, I know this is the better way, and I know this is the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. Yeah, I know that this is what the Quran says. But hey, I worship God the way that I feel close to Him, man. The way I want to worship Him. There is no better worship and closest to Allah than the way Allah told us and the way the Prophet ﷺ taught us, not your own way. Number seven, if he can't get you with all that, he gets you with religious extremism. So you're so religious, he can't get you in any of that stuff, so he comes up to you and goes, look at all those other religious people. Look at them doing haram. That one's doing haram. That one's doing haram. That one's doing haram. Look at this guy on social media. I bet you he's just doing it for views and likes. Yalla, cancel him out. Go and talk bad things about it. Make takfir on this person. Say this person is a mushrik. This person is an innovator. This person is a bid'ah. In the name of commanding good and prohibiting evil. But what he's doing is he's going really out there and busying his or her entire time watching other people and belittling other people and all of that stuff until they grow a hardened heart and start hating everyone around them, man. I've seen a lot of these types of people.